to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and the quest for love might look a lot like this. You don't know what you're looking for, or maybe you do and you just can't find it. You're just in the dark like these ladies in boxes. But they're gonna share their struggles. They're beautiful women, so why are they still single? I know to get them talking, we need a drink in their hands, and Alexis Mijares is back in the building. What is this, baby?
This is the Eternal Sunshine. It's one of our brunch cocktails at Auden. So it's got some gin, cantaloupe, ginger, sparkling wine.
Eternal sunshine on love,
Yes,
right? We want them to find their
exactly.
love. But you're gonna show me how to make this one later.
I'm going to show you how to make a margarita rosa later.
Ooh, I love
We keep
that.
the love theme going.
Yes, keep the love thing going, and let's get these girls out of these boxes and in the pursuit of love.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
Picking a man is tough. All right, we got the breast doc in the building, Dr. Kriti Mohan. You always come in here to talk about boobs, but after that TikTok, we decided you need to come in and talk about love.
Yeah, a little different, a little different.
And joining you, we have Veronica Gomez, who's been here before talking about dating disasters.
Yes.
All right. You are both very beautiful and successful women, right?
Thank you.
So it's hard to believe that the quest for love is that damn hard. How hard has it been?
Oof. Well, I mean, I just started dating really, so it's pretty hard.
All right, Dr. Mohan.
I would say it's the same story. I was in a relationship for a long time, as probably the world knows. But, you know, just recently took a long time, like almost a year, and then just started dating again. So, yeah, it's an interesting world. I haven't been single in almost a decade.
It's so
Wow.
Isn't that
different
weird?
now.
Yeah.
You were married for 17 years?
17 years.
17 years, and you
And
were
I
married.
was engaged for 7.
I was
Mhm.
engaged.
Yeah, I
We
was in
never even got
relationship
married.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
both of y'all
long
with the
time.
same long-term
Long-
engagement.
I was like, what was his
Oh my God,
No, nothing like that.
Okay, so entering the field again is tough, especially because I assume you guys got together with your previous partners before the dating apps and
Oh,
these.
yeah.
Yeah.
These were like MySpace days, like maybe, you know, that was like man, high school for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how
yeah.
did you meet your ex?
Through work, residency. I mean, that's the weirdest part is I feel like when you're younger, you meet people through what you do and what other people do.
Right.
Now it's like I run an all-female business with all-female staff and all-female patients, so I'm not finding a man there. So what do you do?
It's true.
So how are you approaching it after so many years of not knowing? Because I guess because if I imagine me and my husband ending things right now, I'm terrified of the dating apps based on everything that I've heard.
Yeah.
Having somebody else get to know my body, me having to get somebody else's body, like that just sounds scary. So-
Absolutely, because you're so used to that one person just being with you and you're so comfortable, you know? So it really takes for a woman like to let somebody in is really hard to do.
Yeah, I agree though. I mean, it's like a whole new mindset to get into this idea that you're gonna meet somebody new, and how are they gonna get to know you? How are you gonna get to know them? I feel like I took for granted when I was younger how like chemistry is and how people just fall in love, and now there's so much more in it, and I don't think people in like our electronic age like get to know each other the same way.
We got to know each other in person.
Exactly.
You know, we didn't
Exactly.
have those apps then. Like, organic is the best way to, you know, see somebody's eyes, you know, what they really mean.
But I think though, you know, how I view dating apps. So I'm a novice, virgin, but I feel like it's like a numbers thing. So if it's a way that you meet people, then maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, I guess I'm terrified.
So how are you deciding who you go on a date with right now?
I mean, there has to be like some degree of like chemistry, right? Or like.
So when you meet somebody, so you've already dated like on a dating app and stuff?
So I just started
Do
on
y'all
a
talk
dating
on the
app.
phone before you go
Yeah,
on the
so,
date? Okay,
so great. So these are great
Yeah.
questions because these are what I'm asking people. So
Yeah.
the people I'm meeting, I ask them like, how does this work? Because I don't know.
Right, I would be so confused.
Yeah. No, so apparently you like initiate conversation, then there's like a text, in my mind, I'm like, you gotta meet or something soon, right? You text a little.
So
meet?
you prefer soon. So I just
Soon.
saw
Soon.
a study from Gen Z where they prefer that the first date is virtual.
That's because they're like 20.
Wow, no way. I'm like, stand up. Let me see how tall you are, first
Like,
of all.
are you
Can I
actually
wear my
6'2"
heels?
or are you 5'7"? In an ideal world, what would you want?
I'm like, let's go. Like, it's gonna work or it's not gonna work.
I'm
yeah.
more of a romance. Like when somebody like walks into the room, I want to automatically feel that, you know, like, oh, he's
Attention.
mine. You know, like,
Oh,
and,
you
like,
want to
we feel the
gravitate
same way.
toward
It's
each
definitely
other.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
All right, ladies, we're gonna dive in deeper, okay? You stay right there because the conversation continues after the break.
Ladies, if you are beautiful, smart, and successful, it is my personal and professional opinion as a matchmaker that you will have by far the hardest time in dating, okay? Because you are a unicorn, and those qualities, that's a lethal combination that a lot of men, let's be honest, can't handle. They feel insecure in your presence, not because you try to intimidate them, but because they will fear that you are eventually going to find someone better and leave them. So a lot of them will not commit to women like you because they feel like you're too good for them. And this is why, by the way, women like Amal Clooney, Paris Hilton, you know, these brilliant powerhouse women, they stay single a long time. They don't get married till like their mid 30s or 40s because the men that they will be attracted to who will be able to handle them, that's a small dating pool. It takes longer to meet those guys. And the women who don't do that, who date down, a lot of the times those relationships have resentment and it just crumbles. So I think it's better to wait for the right person no matter how long it takes, because you know you're a unicorn and you know you're special and you know your worth, and the right person will too.
All right, she said what she said.
That was a lot.
All right.
That's true. Yeah.
Kriti, Veronica, hearing that, are you hopeful? Are you like, absolutely? Or are you scared that it's going to take much longer than you prefer?
Man, after that 17-year relationship that went sour, I'm kind of scared, but
Scared that it's going to take too long to find a partner.
well, like just like when you start getting into that relationship and you go on for years and years and years, you're thinking in your head like, well, this is the 10-year mark. Like, is he gonna leave? Is he gonna change? Like, you know, you just never. That's the scary part for me. You know, like, is this gonna last? You know, but I do have hope.
I agree. I think it is scary when you've been in something for a long time and then it doesn't work out. Then you go like, well, that didn't work out. So what does that mean about me or this or, you know, right? You think about that. But then I think you have to remember that people change, people grow apart or not together. And so there's a lot of different factors, but I think she's right. Do you
think she's right about the fact that successful, beautiful women who know what they want, men are intimidated by?
I feel like it's a you problem. I feel like that's a you problem. It's not a me problem.
Right.
Right? So I feel like
Confidence.
I think what she says is right, because if that's how they feel and that we intimidate people, that's a you problem. So now we have a much smaller pool. So maybe that is accurate, right? And I'm fine by myself. I
Me
want to
too.
be all by
I don't
myself
need
all day
you.
long.
Yeah.
So it is a little like daunting to think that like maybe you're not going to meet the greatest person because they just perceive you as something that you're not.
That's unattainable.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's not
But then
true.
that's not
That's not
if that's
true.
their problem, they ain't the one for you.
I
in
agree.
my
Exactly,
mind, right?
yeah.
If they can't handle you, if they feel like
Yeah.
you're too much, I am too much then.
I think with women that have a lot going on for them, I think there's this idea that maybe like this is a hot topic right now, like the masculine and the feminine energy, right? Hot topic, always a thing. But that the idea that maybe you don't want to be taken care of or that balance is off, and I don't think that that's true. I think that you can have like great balance in a relationship and great masculine energy and great feminine energy, and it has nothing to do with if you're successful or beautiful or anything. I don't view men like that, so I don't think they should view us like that either.
What do you look for in a partner then? Like, are you looking for a masculine energy? Are you looking for someone who's well balanced in the masculinity and the femininity?
Totally, yeah. I mean, I am, but I mean, I want a masculine man. I like a masculine man.
Absolutely. Like,
You
I
want someone
one of
who
those
can-
rugged cowboys that just tell me what to do. Tell me what to do, and I'll tell you what to do. Like, get out of my kitchen, you know. Like, let me feed you.
So you want to be submissive to a masculine,
yeah.
rugged man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kriti, what are you looking for?
I do think they need to be like driven and really self-assured and secure in themselves and have their own thing, have their own life, be very confident in their person. I love a confidence, not an egotistical confidence, but like a humble, genuine confidence that comes from a place of like,
I'm pursuing my dreams.
Truth.
I have this ambition.
Yeah.
And
You're busy, I'm busy, we'll meet up at home.
do you have like a timeline? Do you have a clock?
So I froze my egg, so that helps the time clock a little bit. So there is like that in the back of my mind. I try not to view time as so constant because I think that would be difficult. As a woman, no matter how we feel, it's a thing. Right?
Yeah.
It's
So
a
she
thing.
wants kids, I don't.
Okay.
So that's why
Yeah.
time's
Yeah.
ticking, you know?
Would you consider having kids without a partner?
Yeah.
You would.
The eggs are there. We got great little sperm book. I mean, you can do it. I've done everything else by myself. I could do it by myself.
Absolutely.
I don't want to. I want to.
You don't
Yeah,
want to.
you
I don't
can
want to.
absolutely
I
do it
think.
by
I think
yourself.
it's. I think it would be better to raise. You know, I think it'd be better. I love like community. I think it'd be better to have
A house full.
community and like teach people examples of everything. But I'll do it.
I just want somebody genuine, somebody that can just be my partner through the rest of the life that I have, you know? Just a best friend, really.
I hope you guys in this quest for love find that love.
I was waiting
okay?
for the
cheers.
cheers.
And you might want to go to this all-white party coming up later this month, because coming up next, actually, we have some singles who are also going to talk about their quest for love and this wonderful event that's being held during Houston Cigar Week. You stay right there. We'll be right back. We've got every episode of The Nightcap, and we can go for hours. Download the Fox Local app on any of the following smart TV platforms and get in on the fun. Welcome back to The Nightcap. We've been talking about the quest for love and how difficult it is. But listen, singles, there's an event coming up during Houston Cigar Week. It's the all-white party, and it's hosted by Dr. Love. And I have a few of the singles who are going to be there. We've got Lindsay Madison.
Hi.
We've got Quincy Whittington.
How you doing?
We've got Alexis Finley back in a very different outfit, okay? She's not singing, she's talking about her relationship. And we've got Dr. Love herself, Dr. Benita Ledette. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, what is the biggest struggle for singles these days, Doctor?
The biggest struggle, I think, is that they have a perception in their mind as to the kind of person that they want to date. But I think when they get out of their own way, they'll figure out the person that they thought they wanted to date is actually different than something that they need.
All right, I'm looking at my singles now. Does that feel like it rings true? Or are you like, I'm not in my own way. I know what I want, and that's what I'm going for.
A little bit of both. Same, a little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be hard-headed and say I'm not in my head.
Oh, you ain't in your
Yeah.
head. Okay, so what does Quincy want in a partner?
I just want a good woman that knows how to, that knows that men go through a lot emotionally. We're not meant to express it. So whenever like they feel something's wrong, to give that time to ask, hey, honey, are you okay? And to listen. I just want somebody to love, man. It's all about a connection. I don't know, I really don't put a list. I'd rather just meet a good person, vibe, and then build
Well,
a
clearly
list.
that's not working, baby,
It's
because you're
not.
single, right?
Yeah.
So why hasn't it worked? What do you think is
I
the
think I'm too
problem?
aggressive. I know what I want. So when I meet a woman from the go, like, hey, I'm ready to get married. I want to have my baby girl. I want to have my kids. And it's like, I just met you. But it's not me saying you're that person. It's just I'm letting you know as a man what I want. So we either on the same page or you're like, hey, it's a long time before that. We don't waste each other's time.
All right, Alexis and Lindsay, I saw y'all nodding. So what has been the biggest struggle? What are you looking for?
My career, I wear so many hats with my career, and I'm always really busy, so it's really difficult to even find time to date, much less finding a good Christian man in Houston. Please tell me why it's so difficult.
Have you tried Christian Mingle?
I haven't. Dating websites kind of scare me.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I would be terrified of that as well. But how would you tell her to approach dating as somebody who's looking for a good Christian man?
I would suggest to you that you have to make time for yourself. And when you make time for yourself, you will know exactly what you want, and then you will go out and attract what you want. Because wearing all those hats, you're so busy, you can't even take the time to observe to say, okay, this is what I want, and today I'm going out there, I'm going to attract it.
All right, Alexis, now you in the hot seat.
So my biggest struggle is that I'm an entertainer, right?
Right.
You see me on stage, dancers, the whole look on social media, my whole brand is like an R&B boss, right? So I feel like a lot of times guys may be intimidated to approach me. I even had guys tell me that I deserve better than them.
Ooh.
Yeah, in the past. And I'm the most easygoing person. Like, I love everybody who loves on me, pretty much. And even when they don't, like, all I do is spread love. So it's just been a struggle to find someone that actually reciprocates the same energy, and then a man that is deserving of my energy. I am going to the all-white party for Houston Cigar Week, so see what Dr. Love has for me.
So, Dr. Ledette, are you expecting people to go learn about themselves at this event or to go find a potential mate?
Both.
Oh.
Both. I really want people to get in tune with themselves, because what happens is I like to tell people you have to rediscover love for yourself in your present season, because what you wanted 30 days ago, what you wanted 6 months ago is not the same as what you want today, because we're always evolving. So with that being said, once you know what you want in your present season, like I said, then you can go out and attract that, and I can help you attract that.
Ooh, okay, so they gotta go to the all-white party hosted by Dr. Love during Houston's Cigar Week. All right, before we go, because I gotta head behind the bar for a different cocktail, you actually brought some aphrodisiac wines?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let me tell you about this 5-time international award-winning wine. It won here at the International Livestock Rodeo. Yes, it was one of the wines there for the rodeo. Yes, ma'am. You are drinking.
They've been sipping. They've been sipping. First sip. It's delicious.
And I'm actually on tour right now with Total Wines, a Total Wines Dr. Love tour.
All right, I see you brought out a bag. What's in there?
So, you know, for Houston Cigar Week, I want people to understand the importance of love, but they got to know it from a full circle. Once they know what they want, how to love themselves, then this is the self-love journal that the Dr. Love self-published. I'm a 3-time best-selling author.
Oh, there we
so
go, baby.
I put my heart and soul in this. I've been married for 25 years. I know a little something, and I have testimonies from this book to where people I've helped them heal when they were broken, then I've helped them matchmake, then I've helped them remarry, and then I've sent wine to their weddings. So it is a one-stop stop for love.
I love it. Oh, well, cheers to that, and cheers to you singles. Y'all better go find love with Dr. Love.
Singles, come on out, have a good time. Let's have some fun, get some advice from Dr. Love. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, well, coming up next, I'm heading behind the bar because my girl Alexis Mijares is back in the building. Y'all saw the cocktail earlier. Well, apparently, I'm making a different one. You got me drinking today. All right, you stay there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I'm behind the bar now. I've been talking to Alexis Mijares throughout the show, but it's time to do what? Back that glass up! Okay, I love the cocktail you made. I drank that cocktail, I had wine, but now you got a different cocktail for me.
Another cocktail for you.
And this is actually from your newest project over at Auden, right? Because you're the beverage director there?
I am. I'm the beverage director over at Auden. Really incredible concept. Takes a little bit of Texas, Mediterranean, and then Indian roots, which the chef husband and wife duo are both Indian in their background. It's been really fun to do a beverage program that is taking all of those things and putting them together.
I love that. And who better than you, baby? And you stay busy. Okay, so what are you making now?
Yeah, so I'm gonna make for you our Margarita Rosa, okay? So it's a margarita with a little love twist on it. So we're gonna start off with some rose water. Okay,
Ooh,
so a little bit of
nice.
rose water.
All right, so are you on the quest for love?
I think that I'm open to the quest of love. You know, I don't think I'm on it. I think I'm busy.
I mean, it's tough, like when you have so many projects, when you're, you know, pursuing your careers and...
Well, when you're on this journey of putting yourself first and growing a business, you know, my consulting firm and all of that, it's, it can be tough, it can be challenging. It's hard to find a man who's comfortable with that, I guess you could say.
All right, what's in this drink before you shake it?
So we have a little bit of guava in here as well. Pomelo, which is similar to a grapefruit, but a little bit more like South Asian, if you will. Cointreau, so an orange liqueur.
Perfect.
And then, you know, tequila for the girlies.
Hell yeah.
So.
All right, shake it on up, baby. Shake it on up.
Shake it up, 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 shake it up. So it's got some like fruity notes, some floral notes, and then some of that agave in
And
there
is
as
Auden
well.
a good spot for like a first date?
You know, we get a lot of date nights in there. It's a sexy space. It's romantic. It's got this kind of masculine meets feminine tone to it. And I think it's comfortable, and it's a space where you can get a really great meal, and that's in kind of this nicer setting, but with a really casual service.
Perfect. Okay.
So we're just gonna finish it off with a little dehydrated grapefruit and some rose petals.
Perfect. Yep. Nobody knows how to garnish like you. Oh, look at these ladies. They're ready.
And I got one
They're
for
ready.
you.
All right, you already know. You already know. Go to Auden. All right, listen, the quest for love continues, right? But when you guys find it, y'all better come back on the show. And we're going to talk about it.
All about it.
Perfect. All right, cheers to you. We'll see you guys next time.